Oh, that Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld. He is really mad. Like, really mad that Marvel Studios is never gonna have him touch Deadpool again. So Rob Liefeld has been making the rounds recently. You could pretty much just check his Twitter. It's like a constant non-stop barrage of, well, sharing interviews he's been a part of, or just outright, just kind of, I guess, the anti-Disney Marvel Studios sort of mentality is kind of at peak there. So instead of just showing you everything, I'll just say go to his Twitter and prepare to be amazed. Anyways, Rob Liefeld, well, he had a falling out with Marvel a couple of times. They'll bring him back to do something here or there, but it's nothing really big. And of course, his most notable works are the creations of Deadpool and Cable. Now, when it comes to those, obviously, they were successful outside of the Marvel Studios brand when it comes to Marvel and live action. And now with Disney and Marvel Studios owning Fox and all these characters, it's pretty evident to everybody that he's never going to be involved with anything live action with those characters ever again, because Kevin Feige is not going to sit down and listen to Rob Liefeld. That's just the reality we live in. So Liefeld has been making the rounds, doing interviews, talking about stuff he thinks isn't going to happen, Deadpool 3, or things that might fall apart and things we'll never see. And he says, now I don't know where his knowledge comes from, that we will never get a Deadpool 3 and a X-Force movie, and that Disney has zero plans to produce both of these. These are never going to happen. They're like dead brands. Now, that don't quite seem all correct. So let's be real. I think what he's saying, or maybe he's saying, I don't know, trying to interpret what Rob Liefeld says is like trying to decipher ancient hieroglyphs. I think he's saying that we're never going to see a proper Deadpool 3, like a sequel follow-up to the Ryan Reynolds style film, or that version of X-Force, which I think is 100% true, because again, they're going to get completely different creative teams and people, and Feige and Disney and Marvel Studios are all going to be involved with both of these brands going forward. Now, when you start putting out X-Men movies, yeah, one of the sub-factions that can exist within the X-Men is X-Force. So once you got a proper X-Men movie series out there, of course you're going to do X-Force, either as a movie or something on Disney+. Deadpool, yeah, you're probably not getting Deadpool 3. It might be called Deadpool the Third, or something along those lines, and it's him in the MCU. But again, I think he's half right. He just doesn't know how to fully articulate his words. Or maybe I'm just giving him too much credit. I don't know. It could be both of these things. Maybe they meet somewhere in the middle. But look, I'll be real with you. It makes sense that Disney's not going to want to use all the major elements that were established before. They probably don't want whatever version of X-Force they were coming up with in the actual Fox continuity, because it wouldn't fit the mold of what they're doing at all. Like, let's say suddenly their X-Force movie was, and I'm just hypothetically saying here, was going to feature, I don't know, Magneto in some sort of capacity, and it's Fassbender. Yeah, that doesn't make sense in the MCU, so of course you're never going to see that film, because they don't want those characters or that continuity to be represented by what was already established. It just doesn't make sense.